Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing DC League of Super Pets, starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. So anyway, this tells the story of Superman and his super dog, Krypto, played by Dwayne Johnson. So Dwayne Johnson, he played as Krypto. He's he's like, your usual dog. He loves to go for walks, or in this case, flights with his owner, Superman. He likes to hang out with him all the time, play fetch. But, he's also not very well socialized with other animals. And this causes him to get an initial conflict with Ace, played by Kevin Hart, and when he prevents what is likely the umpteenth escape from the shelter in the beginning of the movie. Anyway, and so this film follows Krypto on his adventures with Superman, and eventually along comes this guinea pig by the name of Lulu, played by Kate McKinnon, who has a plan to destroy all of the Justice League. And through a series of events, Krypto now has to rely on Ace and his fellow shelter pets, including a blind turtle, a pig, and a squirrel. So, yeah, there's a lot to like about this movie. First off, the animation itself. It's colorful, it's fluid, it lends itself to creative action sequences. Some of them are even rendered in quote-unquote one-takes. It's animation, it's a little bit cheating, but it's still impressive all the same. Also, the humor's really good. There's a lot of fun wordplay, some meta gags about superheroes in general, and it's all pretty fun. Not every joke will land. A lot of the potty humor didn't go over well with me, and there are some humorous gags that just don't quite hit the mark. Thankfully they aren't the groan-worthy bad, and even then, it's like the jokes come by so quickly that by the time you realize one joke didn't work, the film's got into a joke that did work. And there's also plenty of visual gags, and even some funny references to other books and movies that aren't completely related to superheroes in general. In fact, my favorite gag involves a joke about Animal Farm. Yeah, that's right. In a kid's movie about super dogs and other pets, they literally have a joke about the book Animal Farm. I'll give it points for that. I'll give it points for that. Also, the voice cast is really fun. Dwayne Johnson, in some ways, he doesn't quite break the mold from what he usually plays, but I can't say I've ever seen Dwayne Johnson play a dog before, so he does get to stretch his acting chops a bit more than usual, per se. Not like, Pain and Gain, I help murder people in cold blood stretch, but still, he stretches them a little bit. He embraces a sort of naivete that he's not usually known for in his roles with Krypto. Plus, also Kevin Hart as Ace. He's kind of a rough street dog, but he really cares about his friends. And personally, for me, and Kevin Hart feels a bit restrained, but in a good way. Whenever Kevin Hart is allowed to run his mouth as fast as possible with dialogue, that's kind of when he's at his weakest in a role. But with this, it's just, he's tempered down just a bit enough to make it work. However, I will note there are a few things that, again, one thing that didn't quite work for me with the movie was the screenplay. The screenplay is kind of cliched. In terms of kids' movies and superhero movies, there will be quite a few plot points that you'll see coming from a mile away. You're like, oh, yep, okay. Again, thanks to the voice cast, the moments feel earned well enough, but you kind of see them coming. I will say this. There is one cliche, again, regarding said Animal Farm that Ace wants to take his fellow shelter pets to, that they actually didn't go where I expected them to. Well, that is to say, they didn't go anywhere beyond it. They didn't go in the traditional cliche of, oh, you lied to us about this. So, again, I appreciate that, but that still doesn't quite make up for some of the other cliches. So, but still, fun story, fun characters. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, with all that in mind, thanks to fluid, colorful animation and a fun voice cast, DC League of Super Pets is able to overcome a kind of cliched script in terms of both kids' animated movies and superhero movies. So, with all that in mind, I will be giving DC League of Super Pets 3.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, what obscure comic book character would you like to see adapted into a movie next?